The regular cabinet meeting of the government was held on March 22, 2023, and issues regarding corruption, traffic and self-bravery were discussed.
In a bid to fight corruption, the government of Mongolia has declared 2023 as the year of fighting corruption. The Prime Minister has given the order to intensify the fight against corruption, and the government has implemented 5 anti-corruption measures, which are called Whistle, Sweep, Bird, Takeover and Glass. These measures are designed to eradicate corruption in all sectors of society. At today's meeting, the Prime Minister gave several instructions. As part of the bird operation, he gave instructions for us to cooperate with law enforcement agencies in closing and freezing the personal accounts of people who have fled abroad. The number of people who are being investigated by the Independent Authority Against Corruption and who have escaped from the investigation stage has increased to 18. There are more than 100 people belonging to other investigative organizations. The task was to intensify the search and investigation of these people. According to the prosecutor's decree, the foreign passports of the above-mentioned persons were revoked and the border control authorities of foreign countries were instructed to notify them. Also, it has been decided to close the accounts opened in Mongolia, which are used abroad and are used to transfer money from Mongolia. Based on the detective's proposal, it is planned to be carried out in cooperation with the prosecutor's office. One of the anti-corruption measures, Operation Bird, involves the extradition of individuals who have fled to foreign countries during the proceedings related to corruption charges. The names of 92 fugitives have been announced, and the number of people who have escaped has increased by 18. The meeting has given the responsibility to bring these people back and hold them accountable in accordance with the international agreements and the laws of Mongolia. Furthermore, actions will be taken to freeze the accounts of the absconders. The Prime Minister has also mandated the creation of a legal framework that would clarify the system in which the private sector is held liable under the criminal law if a government organization or official obstructs it from doing its work. This move is aimed at ensuring that private sector companies can operate freely without fear or interference from government officials. In addition to the fight against corruption, the government of Mongolia is also working on improving the quality and availability of public transport services in Ulaanbaatar city, the capital city. The Special Road High Capacity Bus Project and the Spare Recovery Project are set to be started in 2023. The chairman of the National Committee for the Reducing Road Congestion in Ulaanbaatar city, Sukhwater, presented the projects at the cabinet meeting. The Special Road High Capacity Bus Project involves the construction of high-capacity special roads in the cross directions of the road network of Ulaanbaatar city and the introduction of large-capacity buses for public transport services. The project is aimed at reducing traffic congestion and availability of public transport services in the city. The project is part of comprehensive measures to coordinate with the major projects and programs that will be implemented in the future. This project supports the consensus view that there are many opportunities to alleviate traffic congestion. Subsequently, the ministers were assigned the task of carrying out this work in 2023 and studying the means of financing. The first phase of public transport fleet renewal works has been completed. In addition to school buses, more than 400 new buses have been imported. Work is being organized to finance the second phase of work renovation from the state budget. In addition, 87% of electric buses will be imported on September 1st, and eco buses will be imported by coming autumn. There is a need to update some public transport regulations. It is planned to be submitted to Cabinet in cooperation with the ministers. In general, last winter we saw that the public transport sector fell to its lowest point. We are working to ensure that this situation does not repeat itself next winter. The Spare Recovery Project involves the construction of a flood dam along the Silp River, the building of a water pond to increase the flow of the river, and the creation of pedestrian paths, bicycle paths, and environmental landscaping along the river. The project is designed to reduce the risk of flooding, balance the ecological system of the city, and create a healthy and safe living environment for citizens. Furthermore, the government of Mongolia has instructed Finance Minister Jakhlan and Capital Governor Samyadar to urgently study the sources of funding required in 2023 for the projects and measures to reduce traffic congestion in Ulaanbaatar city. They are expected to develop a proposal for measures to be taken and presented to the cabinet meeting within the next month. In conclusion, the government of Mongolia is taking various measures to fight corruption and improve the quality of life for its citizens. The Special Road High Capacity Bus Project and the Spare Recovery Project are just two of the many initiatives being implemented by the government to achieve these goals.